Welcome back to the Next Level Real Estate Show. I am Antonio Levison, your host, the Next Level Realtor, and today we're going to be talking about ways that you can get involved in the real estate industry. There are so many ways and so many different areas of real estate that you can get involved in. I broke it down to 4 major career paths in the industry of real estate that you can become successful and turn it into a career. Those 4 major areas of real estate are sales, which are real estate agents, brokers, and associate brokers. Consumers, which is just a regular buyer and seller. Someone buys a home, lives in it, raises a family, and then decides they want to sell it one day and does so. Investors, those that flip homes, buy homes and hold them and collect, monthly rents and become a landlord. You have wholesalers. We're going to talk about that a little later for those that don't understand what wholesaling is. And developers that develop property on land. The next level is finance. So you have the finance area of real estate. Your credit counselors, your loan officers, your banks, your hard money lenders, your title companies. That's the finance side of real estate. But before we dig into all of that, I want to start with number 1, and that's sales. Becoming a real estate agent, like myself. Being a real estate agent is a rewarding career. Not only do you have the opportunity to make a lot of money, but you have the opportunity to help people comfortably purchase the largest purchase that they will ever make in their life, and that's a home. Whether you're helping an investor purchase a home so they can flip it and make more money and build wealth for themselves, or you're helping a family that's buying their first home and starting the new chapter of their life. No matter what you're doing, you're helping someone move to the next stage of their life, and whether they're building wealth or building memories, it all starts with you as the realtor. That's why when you're a real estate agent or a realtor or a broker, you have to be as ethical and straightforward as you possibly can. Because you always looking out for people and making sure people are getting the best experience in their real estate purchase as they possibly can is going to help others have a great experience. But being a realtor is a rewarded career, like I said. How do you become a realtor? Well, the first thing you have to do, you have to go and take real estate courses. You have to take your qualified real estate courses for your state. So I live in the state of Maryland. You have to take 60 hours of courses. When I first got my real estate license, or when I first went to take the class to receive my real estate license, I took a 60-hour course over the span of 2 weeks. You can do it online now with the pandemic coming and taking us out of classrooms and things like that. You could do your whole coursework online now. I usually go and do my my classes to get my license renewed on the CE Shop. It's called the CE shop.com. The description will be below. That's not a paid advertisement. I just like to use them because they're quick, they're easy, and they have every single state that you need on there. Whatever state you need to get your real estate license in, or you need to get your license renewed, or get your CEs or continuing education, the CE Shop has it all. I love it. It's quick, easy, and it's straight to the point. What else? Being a realtor, also, this is a big tip that I want to give you guys. Being a realtor is not what you see on Million Dollar Listing or any of those shows. Real estate can be as fun as that, but there's some growing pains before you get to that level. You have to learn, the small complexities of being a realtor, contracts, negotiations, learning how to talk to people. Like, a lot of realtors don't succeed because they just don't have the communication skills to carry out deals or work with clients or work with other agents. Because even though me and you are trying to, in competition, to get clients as a realtor, at the end of the day, we're working together for a common goal. That's to get one person into a house, one person out of a house, and to get a commission. So if you don't have the people skills or the communication skills to work well with others, then I don't know if real estate, being a realtor, might be for you. But there's other ways that you can get involved in real estate. Let's talk about being an investor. Okay? So if you don't want to work with others as much as you want to, you can become an investor. You could do fix and flips. That's when you purchase a home that's in distress, go in, fix it up. You might do a lipstick flip, which is pretty much cosmetic work, where you go in, drop some paint on, do some paint on the outside, paint on the inside, get your backsplashes right, maybe fix the floors a little bit, fix some holes, fix some carpet. That's what we call lipstick flips, which are just cosmetics. Or you could just do a full-on gut renovation, tear the walls down, get it down to its bare bones, and just rebuild the house on the inside. Those are some longer flips that take about maybe 3 or 4 months. But as an investor, you have the ability to make a lot of money, but you don't really have to deal with the people. That's why a lot of people become investors when they get into real estate. You have the fix and flips. You have buy and holds. Buy and holds are a great way to grow your capital because it's residual income. Every single month, someone's going to be paying you rent. I take that back. Every single month, someone should be paying you rent if you have a tenant. That's the whole point of buying and holding. That's to get cash flow. Constant cash flow. If you want constant cash flow, buying and holding is what you should be looking at if you want to get into the real estate investing arena. You also have wholesaling. Now, a lot of people get confused with wholesaling, so I'm going to try to break it down as easy as I possibly can. Sam's Club, Walmart. Okay? So, in real estate, Walmart will be the equivalent of me going to buy a home for my family and we living in it. I'm just buying that item, that one item. I'm going to get one box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for the house and I'm taking it home. I'm buying one home. Sam's Club will be wholesaling. I'm getting a higher quantity of the Captain Crunch, maybe 4 boxes for pretty much the same price as that one box in Walmart. You're going to buy a home at a discounted rate, and then what you're doing is you're selling it without even touching it. We call it buying paper. You're buying a contract of someone's house and you're agreeing to purchase that contract, and before you have full control of the contract, you sell it to a developer or another investor, someone that wants to take on the property and take on the responsibility of rehabbing and renovating that house. That's pretty much what you're doing as a wholesaler. You're never, 9 times out of 10, you're not touching the property per se as a wholesaler. You're just flipping paper. That's kind of what we call it in real estate. You're buying paper. That's what we call it in real estate. Wholesaling is 100% illegal. Don't go with the myths that wholesaling is illegal. There is ways to that wholesaling can be illegal if your contracts isn't right and if you're not doing things in an ethical way. Wholesaling can get illegal. But if you're following the rules, you have good contracts, you're making sure that everybody's winning in the deal, you should be fine as a wholesaler. Another way to become an investor is to become a developer. Get some land, build a house, sell it. Get some land, build a house, sell it. Or buy a home, tear it down, rebuild it, rebuild it, and sell it. That's a developer. Now, I want to break one myth that I see a lot on social media and I hear a lot of people talking about. You cannot get into the real estate game with no money. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, I can flip a house with no money down. You don't want to get in the habit of thinking that you're going to get into real estate without having some sort of money. I don't care if it's $10,000 for a down payment. you need to have some type of money, because if you have that money for a down payment, then you got skin in the game, true skin in the game. 1, 2, you're going to be in a better position to purchase that home that you're looking for. So that's the investor side of it. Let's go and talk about the finance side of it. Now the finance side of it is the credit, the credit counselors, the loan officers, the appraisers, and all of that other good stuff. Now here's the thing. I am not an expert in the finance side. All I can tell you is what I know. Okay? You need credit to buy a home unless you're paying cash, and God bless you, you're very lucky if you're paying cash. Well, not lucky, you worked hard and you deserve it. If you're paying cash, great. That's a great way to get amazing equity into your house before you even live in it. But if you're like the average person and you're getting a loan from a loan officer or a mortgage broker, you need above average credit. But you really don't need above average credit in some cases, because you can get a loan for a 580 credit score. You're just going to have a little higher interest rate. But there are so many programs in Maryland, like the Maryland Mortgage Program, that has so many different services and products inside the Maryland Mortgage Program for first-time home buyers, for second, third, fifth, seventh time home buyers, for people that have student loan debt, for people that have disabilities. There's so much in the Maryland Mortgage Program for home buyers that can help you buy a home, whether you have good credit or bad credit. But the good thing is, there are these things called credit counselors that you can reach out to help you develop a higher credit and get your credit higher than normal and better than average. You also have, the loan officers, the mortgage brokers. These loan officers and mortgage brokers are the key to you getting your home. They give you rates. They tell you how much you can lend, how much they will lend you based on your credit, your employment history, your debt to income ratio, and things of that nature. You have your title companies, which pretty much are pretty much the people that say, okay, this title is free and clear, we can transfer this title over to the next person. That's what pretty much a title company does. It's way more complex, but that's the most simplest way I can tell you what a title company does. They, in a transaction, the house that's being sold, they look at the title, say there's no liens, no taxes, no anything left on the home, and they do a successful transfer to the new owner. So those are the three. We have sales, we have investor, and we have finance. I saved this one for last, and that's the consumer, because that's what most of the people that's watching this are. That's how most of them are going to get involved in real estate, being a consumer, buying some real estate and living in it for a while, and then turning around and selling it. This is really one of the best ways and easiest ways to get started in real estate, because when you buy yourself a home, it's teaching you about real estate. You learn about the different loan programs. You learn about the credit programs. You learn about how much money it takes to put a roof on, because if you're not buying a brand new home, chances are you're going to have to get a brand new roof. You learn about plumbing costs, and you learn about maintenance costs and things like that. So that can help you when you decide to shift into and put your investor hat on, because you already know the cost, because you've already owned a home. It's also a great way to, like I said before, get to that next level in your life. Start a family, start building equity for yourself, start getting your net worth higher as an individual or a couple in America. It's a great way for you to start off as a capitalist. And investors are capitalists. I don't care how you like to shake it. Investors, salesmen, we're all capitalists at the end of the day, because we're all trying to make as much money as we possibly can. So that's my spiel. on how to get involved in real estate. You have sales, you have a consumer, you have an investor, and you have the finance portion of real estate, of the real estate industry. I'm glad that you guys decided to tune in. My name is Antonio Levinson, your next level realtor. Remember, when you conquer the day, you conquer your life, and we'll see you at the top because there's no place better. God bless, and I'll see you in the next episode.